Hello, how are you? Welcome to Santuário Lunar. In this video I'm going to talk about the goddess of marriage and women, Hera. Hera is the queen of the gods, and to understand her story and her archetype, I'm going to talk a little bit more than usual. Because today we see Hera as a very jealous woman, as a ferocious woman and furious woman who's always chasing after Zeus' affairs and punishing everyone. But she's not like this. If you have watched Hercules, that TV series in the 90s, you probably remember her like this. She was always punishing Hercules and asking difficult things or impossible things for him. But no, Hera is not only like this. She has a huge background story that is very important for us to understand and to know. Hera is like the triple goddess in Wicca. She represents the maiden, the mother, and the crone. But nobody talks about this anymore, but she does. And her cult was so strong in that region that it was impossible to erase it or to place Hera under another power, another ruler like Zeus. So the marriage between Hera and Zeus was totally political. Zeus, as a patriarch, could not rule alone. Because of this, Hera's power were greater than his. And they were forced to get married, so Zeus and Hera rule together. To understand better this marriage between Zeus and Hera, Zeus never wanted to get married. We can see clearly this because of his behavior. He doesn't behave as a married man. And Hera never wanted to get married either. She was a free woman and a free queen. But something happened and made her change her mind and getting married to Zeus. And this was when Zeus raped her. Because we know that Zeus was used to transform himself into animals or other things and chase after mortals or goddesses to have his love affairs with them. But then he tried to get married to Hera, he tried to approach her, but she was not interested in him. So he transformed himself into a cuckoo, a very dirty and wet cuckoo, and flew close to Hera. So when she saw that poor cuckoo, she couldn't stand seeing him suffering. So she took him and put her close to her breast, inside her dress. And then Zeus became a man again and raped her. She felt humiliated, as if she had lost her dignity. So she got married to Zeus to avoid problems. And since then they share the power, queen and king. And from this marriage on, we have this Hera we know today, who is always jealous and furious and chasing and punishing people. Because there is a reason behind. Hera governs over dignity, morality, and she can't stand this bad behavior from Zeus. The moment he got married to her, he should behave as a married man, as she behaves as a married woman, even though she didn't want to get married at first. Now that we know this background story of Hera, we can go on. The name Hera means Our Lady, and Hercules, the Roman name for Heracles, stands for the glory of Hera. So Hercules or Heracles firstly was a man who used to praise Hera and build temples for her, dedicating to her. Hera had some children with Zeus, but alone she bore Hephaestus. But Hephaestus was considered to be ugly, and Hera mistreated him. So when he got older, he made a trap for her. He built a throne made of gold and gave her as a present. When she sat on the throne, she couldn't stand up again, she couldn't get free. Zeus asked Hephaestus to release her from this spell, but he didn't want to collaborate. So then Zeus made a plot, and he asked Dionysus to make Hephaestus drunk. And when Hephaestus was drunk, Zeus asked him, "What would you like in exchange for freeing Hera?" And Hephaestus asked Aphrodite. He wanted to get married to Aphrodite. And this leads to another episode between Aphrodite, Hephaestus, and Ares, son of Hera. And you can watch this on Aphrodite's video. Talking about Aphrodite, the goddess of love, the Greek understood Hera and Aphrodite as different aspects of love. While Aphrodite is related to desire, to sexual desire, Hera is related to this kind of commitment, to marriage itself, to be side by side with someone you love, supporting this person. So we can understand Aphrodite as passion and Hera as real love. So Hera is the representation of commitment, dignity, morality, maternal love, and marriage itself. She was also the protector of women, mainly women who were pregnant. It is said that Hera could help them to breastfeed their babies. And that's why one of the symbols, one of the animals who represent Hera is the cow. If you watched Hercules, you probably remember Hera with the eyes of a cow. Another animal which represents Hera is the peacock. The peacock is the most beautiful animal of all, people consider it to be, and Hera was also considered to be the most beautiful goddess of all, even more beautiful than Aphrodite. And the peacock also has the blue color, and the blue color is the color of the sky, so the blue color is related with something celestial. And Hera was also considered to be the goddess of the sky and winds, the queen who could rule over everything and watch over everything. Her Roman equivalent is called Juno, and the month June comes from her. It is said that it's the best month to get married, so if you are looking for getting married, do get married in June. In ancient Greece, there was a competition dedicated to Hera, where women would run 160 yards, and they were divided in groups representing 3 different ages, or the 3 faces of Hera, the triple nature of Hera. The 3 winners will get a chance to have their statues created and placed on Hera's temple. By connecting with Hera, you can enhance your power of persuasion. And if you are a leader in your job and your group is misbehaving, for example, you can connect with her to make your voice be heard and be respected. And also, if you are pregnant, you can connect with Hera to have a tranquil pregnancy and to have a good period breastfeeding your baby. The pomegranate was a fruit related to Hera and it was sacred to Hera. So you can have a pomegranate and dedicate it to her. You can meditate on this pomegranate, call Hera to guide you and to help you. And after you can eat your pomegranate and feel Hera inside you. So this is Goddess Hera, the Queen of the Gods, the Goddess of Marriage and Protector of Women. If you enjoyed this video, please give your thumbs up, leave a comment below, share it with your friends, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. And if you're still here, why don't you stay with me for a while? Here you can watch all the Greek goddesses I have talked about. Here you can watch all the goddesses in general I have talked about. And here you can listen to the Orphic hymns dedicated to the Greek goddesses. Thank you very much.